No, he went into the zone.
We are now down to our final two.
Oh, he went into the zone as well.
Remain. The crown has been cleared. The crown has been picked up. The crown has been taken. The crown wearer has been eliminated. The crown can be removed. The crown has been picked up.
One sec, one sec. I'm fine, I'm fine.
Stop the crown wearer.
¿Cómo no? See an enemy.
The extra jump event is ended.
Let's bring it up a notch. A fight without me.
Oh no.
Let me go!
So guys, we did it!
Hyper Scape Victory Royale.
All digged out. Hold. 15 seconds left to stop the ground round. There's only 3 squads left, contenders. The crown can be recovered. That's it. We're down to the last 2 squads. A crown has been taken. Calm down. It's anyone's match. Well.
People on me.
I'm dead, 100%. I'm a bullet.
Max out shotty right here.
He's above you.
I'm getting
Gold-
full.
gold
I'm
heal.
getting full.
Over here.
I'm in it. Fine, Butters. I'm playing him.
Up high.
No, he got me.
Get high ground maybe.
I got another one. There's only one left.
Yeah,
He's
here.
gonna kill me. So he's got me.
Heals behind you. Heals behind you.
Okay, I'm dropping on it. Oh, he went away. Fucking rip. I'm dead.
How'd it go away?
Oh no.
Is there a res?
There's 2 teams.
Is there a res?
I'm trying to find one.
There's another kid on us here.
Yeah, I pinned him. There's a res right here, Josh, but
Make
it's
sure it's
kinda
open. Make
right
sure it's
Hit him
open.
for a ton. He's on me.
Oh wait, that's Crown. Never mind, sorry.
Crown Pierce in 10 seconds. I can get it
Yeah.
soon.
Nope. Guy right here.
Oh, God damn it, Butter.
I'm trying. I was looking.
I know. Just you. That was rough.
Get at it, contenders.
You want me good?
Crown on me.
There's one.
Crown on me.
Colton.
Coming.
Colton, there's a restore plate
Hold
close to you.
on. We gotta get this crown, dude. I'm dropping on him. I hit him twice.
Use him up.
We're stuck in each other. Oh. Got him. Pump the kid on me. Reloading. Kids are low, Josh. Got another one.
We got Crown.
I'm on the restore point, Josh.
Cover me, Colin. Cover me.
I'm on you.
Cover me. I got Butters. 35 seconds, Colin. Cover me.
I
Cover me.
gotta go high ground. Hold on.
VIP. I'm VIP.
Got one.
I'm VIP.
I can't get in.
That
Can't get
guy's
in.
one shot, Josh.
There's no way for me to get in here. Hold on.
Got him.
I'm on you.
18 seconds.
There's another one upstairs. There's another 2 upstairs.
70. 50.
Help. 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 God damn it.
Right here.
Please tell me they didn't reset it. God damn it, probably did. I was like 3 seconds away. I just need fuck.
Give me a sec. You're gonna see this clip and you're gonna see why I have 20 kills in 1 second. Yeah, I know it's frustrating. Just hold on.
That's a good man.
There's another guy right there. He
Literally.
doesn't do anything though. You might be able to res one.
Where's this crown? I need it.
A fight? Without me? Good! Yeah!
Only 15 seconds left to stop the crown war. 5 left. It's anyone's match.
An inconvenience.
Hey guys, it's Jig. So I've noticed that I've been getting a lot of comments recently asking me to make a video on some tips on how to get better at Hyper Scape. Oh no, not those ones, So I've decided to make a list of tips to help you guys either improve your gameplay or learn some things that you never knew about this game. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is your frame of mind as you are playing. If you don't have the right mindset going into a game, more than likely you aren't going to do well. It's as simple as that. I know it sounds cliche, but trust me on this one. If you're the person who finds themselves constantly thinking, oh no, this guy's gonna kill me, or this guy's so much better than me during a gunfight,
You need to stop everything.
because having that type of mindset isn't going to make you any better at the game. I can't tell you how much my gameplay improved after having confidence in my abilities. So just keep thinking about that while you're playing and you'll see a big difference in your performance. Okay, so now let's talk about the game itself. The most important thing to do in a game is to check out the settings. If you haven't already, there are a few things I would recommend taking a look at. The first thing is your sensitivity. A person who doesn't have their sensitivity set exactly to how they feel the most comfortable using isn't going to hit their shots and constantly be off target, even if it's just by a small margin. My best recommendation for finding the perfect sensitivity is to hop into the testing ground. The developers kinda have it hidden, but all you have to do is go behind this main orange tower and you'll find the training. Once in there, I would pick a gun like the Ripper because it's easy to get used to the recoil and practice shooting the targets. Every time you notice that the aim doesn't feel quite right, adjust it in small increments until you get the right fit. Make sure not to stand still while shooting the targets though, because more than likely, you'll always be shooting someone while running or jumping in a real game. This should be quick and easy to adjust your sensitivity, and with the new patch, you can experiment with the aim response curve, aim acceleration, and aim assist. The next thing to take a look at are the colorblind settings. Even if you aren't colorblind, I recommend messing around with this. All it does is change certain colors in the game, with the most important being the enemy outline colors and reticle colors. This can be really helpful when playing because when you first start out with default colorblind settings, enemies and your reticle are both the same color red. With certain colorblind types, you can change this so that you'll have contrasting colors between enemies and your reticle, so that's easier to hit your shots. For the third tip while playing, I highly recommend you don't play this game like it's Call of Duty. This is not a game where you can simply copy and paste your playstyle from other games like the one I just mentioned. Hyper Scape is super fast paced and should be played that way. I see way too many people camping in buildings in this game or running on street level, and the majority of the time they are easy to pick off because they haven't even tried to get used to the movement in this game. So the biggest takeaway from this should be to play vertically. Get your mindset away from all the other boots on the ground shooters and into a brand new one where you can take advantage of the mechanics of the game. Never stop moving and don't be predictable with your movements. Alright guys, for the next tip, you need to choose your loadout based on your playstyle. This includes the hacks and your weapons. Experiment in the testing ground to see what weapons will fit the way you play. If you are a person who likes to get up right up close and personal all the time and are super aggressive, maybe the Mammoth and the Harpy is a good choice. If you like to pick people off from afar, maybe you'll want to use the protocol on the Ripper. But get to know the weapons before you hop into a match, because every weapon has their purpose just like in any other game, and you'll be at a big disadvantage if you choose weapons that don't agree with the way you play. With hacks, it's sort of the same thing. Gauge your playstyle and play around with the hacks. Personally, I'm a very fast-paced player and like to push squads, so my ideal hacks are teleport and slam, because not only can they get you away from bad situations really quickly, but they also help with chasing down people when they try to run away. So basically, just experiment around and choose what you think is best while keeping your playstyle at the forefront of your mind. For the fifth tip, I'm going to talk a little bit more about hacks. You need to know how each hack functions because I can tell that some people don't take certain things into consideration while playing matches. The biggest example of this is the ball hack. Many people try to ball away as a last resort of staying alive, but what they don't know is that if their ball is destroyed as the ball is bouncing upward, they will fall to the ground at a very slow rate, making it easy to get picked off in the air. So knowing this con with the ball could save your life in game, because with this information, you could pair ball with teleport as an example, and if you happen to get your ball destroyed in midair, you can quickly teleport to safety so that you don't get instantly beamed out of the sky. So knowing these types of things are paramount and will only make you better and better at the game. Tip number 6 involves reload animations for guns. In Hyper Scape, there are longer than necessary reload animations where the bullet count for your magazine will show that your gun is done reloading even though the animation isn't over yet. As you can tell with the Ripper, I can shoot a few shots, reload, and as soon as I see the bullets go back up to the max, I start shooting again. This cancels the animation and results in a faster reload time than normal. This trick only works when you reload a weapon before it's empty. So, if you spend all your rounds during a gunfight and your bullet count reaches 0, you have to wait through the extra long animation until you can shoot again. So knowing the reload animation cancel trick will give you an advantage over your opponents because you will be able to shoot more rounds at them in a shorter amount of time. And also when you do this trick enough, you won't have to look at your bullet count when you do it, because most guns have an audio cue where you can listen for when the animation reaches a certain point to start shooting again. Okay guys, so the next tip I have addresses a big problem I see in a lot of people. They tend to rush to revive a teammate even though the area is not safe to do so in. Do not try to revive a teammate as soon as they die. You should always wait until the area is safe, and if it isn't, get to an area that is. It's not worth it to die trying to revive a teammate just because they either are egging you on to get them back in the game, or you just want a full squad to get back into the fight. You will see yourself getting further and further into each match by listening to this tip alone. Taking risks is not worth it in the long run. Play it safe and you'll get your teammates back into the game eventually, and they'll be in a safe spot to go ahead and gather some loot because you revived them in a safe location. And finally, I know you guys have heard this all the time from all kinds of other tips and tricks videos, but practice makes perfect. I'm dead serious with this. If you think after watching this video you're all of a sudden going to become a god at Hyper Scape, I would say that most of you won't. Be honest with yourself when you're playing. Every time you die, ask yourself, what did I do wrong? And practice fixing it in the next match. And don't be discouraged if results don't come right away. You'll get there someday and you'll be happy you were honest with your mistakes. Keep playing the game, play with the squad regularly, and communicate. I don't know any good players in Hyper Scape that don't use communication to their advantage. Use the pinging system in the game, and always watch out for your teammates. Remember, you're a team, so play like one. Alright guys, well I hope this video helped you out even just a little bit, and if you stuck around this long in the video, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, and let me know in the comment section down below how well I did. That's all I have for you guys. See ya.